From the very beginning, with the unfortunate passing of Chadwick Boseman back in August of 2020, I have firmly believed that the character of Black Panther needed to be recast. I think it was a very poor decision on Kevin Feige's part, especially Marvel Studios' part, still sick by the way, to choose not to recast and pass the mantle of the Black Panther to Shuri, which is, T'Challa's sister in the Black Panther movies and, Marvel's universe, right? So I always believed that to be the case. I feel like a lot of the people believed that it was right to pass the mantle rather than to recast, only because it seemed like it was the majority that everybody felt this way as well. And they didn't want to be outed as someone that hated Chadwick Boseman or whatever, which I can't fathom or understand that. But to my point, I see nothing wrong with recasting. And obviously, it's completely understandable if that were to be the case, only because, well, the actor Chadwick Boseman sadly passed away. It's understandable you need to recast at this point. And I've made this point several times already. Other superheroes have been recast several times, countless times, such as characters like Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, and The Flash, and some other, like, they've been recast due to the fact that, well, previous actors are either older, they died, or they're not interested in playing the role anymore and just have somebody recast them. To also further my point, even Chadwick Boseman's own brother, Derek Boseman, like fully accepted and wanted Marvel Studios to recast the role of the Black Panther. The role of the Black Panther isn't something that it belongs, isn't something that someone owns. Chadwick Boseman, yes, as good of an actor he didn't own the character of the Black Panther, and it wasn't supposed to be where nobody else could play that character. Sadly, like I said before, the actor passed away and someone has to take on the role. So I have the article here pulled up. So right here, it says the rumor is that Marvel recasting Chadwick Boseman's Black Panther. That supposedly is going to be happening. And I wouldn't be surprised if it does, because we're in the multiverse saga. Anything can happen where characters from different universes can merge into one, because that's the events of the Secret Wars saga, where, different worlds merge into one and become one. So that means superheroes of different universes can join in on this new Earth 616. And this Earth 616 can involve recasting, sort of a soft reboot or a reset, if you will. Marvel Studios is rumored to be recasting the role of T'Challa more than 4 years after the Chadwick Boseman's death. An industry insider revealed that the studio could introduce a new actor through the multiverse. The character is expected to appear in upcoming MCU films like Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars. This recast can bring a version of T'Challa back to the MCU, even though Black Panther Wakanda Forever passed the mantle to Shuri on Earth 616. According to a new rumor, Marvel Studios may be planning to recast T'Challa Black Panther for future MCU projects. According to insider Jeff Snyder, recasting for the character would be done through the multiverse to show a new version of T'Challa. In his newsletter, Snyder stated that along with Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans' return, the door is firmly open for the T'Challa to be recast via the magic of the multiverse. As a result, the character could potentially appear in Avengers Doomsday or Secret Wars. Following Chadwick Boseman's death in 2020, Marvel opted not to recast the role of Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Instead, the Black Panther mantle was passed on to T'Challa's sister, Shuri, played by Letitia Wright. However, the franchise's evolving multiverse narrative has reportedly led Marvel to reconsider its stance, per Snyder. He further claims, I heard that an actor was actually offered the role this past fall, a couple of months after Downey's big reveal at Comic-Con, but they turned it down, not wanting to jeopardize their career momentum by stepping into Boseman's gigantic shoes, which may be too big to fill, even for Hollywood's most talented black actors. However, Snyder also says that someone will eventually say yes. He also mentioned that Ryan Coogler will presumably oversee the recasting process to ensure a respectful transition. The rumor states that the studio plans to tie T'Challa's return to the multiverse storyline, aiming to ease fan acceptance for a new actor in the role. Lastly, Snyder wrote, I'm sure everything will be handled with the utmost care and in consultation with Boseman's family, but based on what I'm hearing from agency sources, Marvel is now on the hunt for the new T'Challa. For now, the aforementioned rumor needs to be taken with a grain of salt. After all, a representative of Marvel did not immediately respond to Snyder's request for comment. Avengers Doomsday is scheduled for release on May 1st, 2026. It could introduce a new T'Challa variant if the rumor is true. And honestly, I would totally, believe that. It needs to happen. Only because, Black Panther cannot be absent from the Marvel Universe as it is. He already appears in like comic books now. He appears in video games. So why not have him appear in, movies as well? He needs to be a character that's like canon. You know, he needs to be a current character. A Black Panther needs to exist in the movies. Sorry, my voice sounds weird. I've been coughing a lot, but still. You let me know your thoughts. Who do you think should be taking on the mantle of Black Panther T'Challa? And if you had to put a name to it as far as like what actor, you let me know. A comment down below. And as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, click on the notifications so you don't miss anything. And I'll see you all in the next comic panel.